Standing across the ring from him is, does he even care anymore? He's not even wearing wrestling gear.
Oh boy. Why does he always have something to say? You say good things. He says trash.
Yeah. Talk about a buzzkill.
Oh no, now we got to just, what do you do? Hand her the manual? You're going to be here for a while. Wow, what enthusiasm.
She's great, isn't she?
That's about the enthusiasm I had for Chip Day when I saw him come out.
And his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina. He is the two-time PWX Innovative Television Champion, the Revolutionary, Darius Lockhart.
Charlotte's own Darius Lockhart returning home to defend the iTelevision Championship against the man that he took it from back at Rise of a Champion, Chip Day.
Yeah, it's and it's been kind of it's been a rocky couple of months for Chip Day, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, this is a bit of a rubber match too. You got to think that Chip Day cashed in his opportunity knocks contract against Darius Lockhart after Darius had competed in a 15-minute match
Yep, I
at
remember.
X16.
Yes, sir.
To win the ITV title. Chip Day. A lot of people, a lot of circles think that Chip stole the title from Darius. Darius was obviously unprepared. Chip also thinking that, we're right away right here.
I think that's a little unfair. He might have been, he wasn't unprepared for Chip Day. I think he was unprepared for Chip Day showing up right there.
Yeah, well, Chip Day definitely picked his spot.
Why is
Definitely
you're
picked
right,
the
Chip
bones.
Day, is Chip Day in one of his moods? Is that why he's not wearing wrestling gear today?
I have no idea why he's not wearing your
Or is
traditional
that
wrestling gear.
Is that his new wrestling gear? Chip Day, he always does something to aggravate someone or annoy someone.
Well, I don't think it's any secret that the Charlotte, North Carolina crowd here tonight at Pure One is definitely solidly behind Darius Lockhart.
I am too, because Chip Day used to be someone I had a lot of respect for, and I'm not going to sit here and doubt his talent, but man, am I sick of him. Am I sick of his mouth and his attitude.
Well, as Katie Sparks mentioned, our lovely ring announcer, this is traditional ITV title rules. That means there's only a 10-minute time limit. They got to work fast here and get the job done. If Chip wants to win that title, he can't spend much time on the outside. Because as you know, the title can only change hands via pinfall or submission.
Yep. And we all know, I was talking earlier about it with Ricky. One thing that's, wow, look at that.
You could hear that.
Yep.
You could hear that from back here.
Our PWX officials, every single one of them has been trained in combat sports, either as a referee or as a wrestler, or sometimes both. They're not going to sit here and start counting people out as quickly as possible. They're going to let these guys fight. So I don't expect to see a count-out victory. I expect to see a winner and a loser. If we see a draw, we see a draw, but it's not going to be because the referees are just Mr. Rules and Regulations. It doesn't mean they're going to let guys get away with anything, but they're going to let the guys fight. This is the main event. This is the playoffs.
Absolutely. And these people paid to see a winner. They came here to see a winner and a loser in tonight's main event. The first main event of Pure One, as we see Darius Lockhart continue to work over the arm
and all
of
Darius
Chip Day.
so far, the first couple minutes, would you say?
Yeah, that's the advantage as the champion. You get to dictate the pace. One has to wonder if that arm might already be injured on Chip Day. One thing you cannot discount with Chip Day are those lethal kicks.
I never would. I mean, we were just talking about a couple of the young gentlemen during the night had educated feet, but they learned at the hands of the professor right here, Chip Day. So
I believe one of Chip's feet went to Harvard and the other went to Yale.
That's very good, my friend. Very good.
There you see it.
Right under the chin. I don't know if he got all of it, though.
Chip Day not endearing himself to the Charlotte, North Carolina crowd.
And here's something all right, so, let's play analyst here for a minute. So Chip Day's wearing sneakers with treads. Those treads dig into your eyes. Wrestling boots have crepe soles, usually flat soles. Those sneakers dig into you. They could tear a cornea. They could tear a nose. They could blind you.
Yeah.
And it's something that Darius never even thought of. Look at he got his leg caught in there. You see that?
Yeah, absolutely. I hope Darius Lockhart is not injured.
You could pop a calf or a hamstring right there. We just saw a leg injury.
We just saw a leg injury. Unfortunately, Shay McGrady is on the way to a local medical facility due to an ankle injury suffered in the match earlier tonight. Speedy recovery and best wishes go out to Shay McGrady.
You could say hospital. I don't think
you can
Vince
say that
is
here.
listening. You can say hospital.
Well, Darius Lockhart might find himself on the way to the hospital if his
Good
knee.
job saying hospital.
Thank you.
You can say medical facility if you want to, though. I don't care.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Either way, Darius Lockhart in a bad way here.
Oh, how about that? All joking aside, how about that? Chip Day going to work. Boy, the tide turns here quick sometimes, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And Chip Day has been opportunistic over the last couple of months. Nobody can discount that. He was opportunistic in the way that he won the ITV title. He was opportunistic in the way that he eliminated Darius from Battlefield X.
Oh, don't get me wrong, John. I'm not saying that Chip Day's not a talented dude. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is I just don't like the attitude. Because guess what? He's lost as many as he's won. And Darius has shown him his ass several times where he said, look, dude, you know, he can play street ball too. So Darius has just been classier about it. And I just don't like Chip Day running his mouth thinking he's 199-0 when he's about 4-4. That's all.
Oh, digging into the nose and the eyes.
A little humility might serve the young man some good.
Well, whether you agree with his tactics or not, Chip Day firmly in control now. He has silenced this crowd here in Charlotte as he continues to go after the knee of Darius Lockhart.
You know, maybe it's crazy like a fox. Maybe. You know, maybe it's crazy like a fox, John. Maybe Chip Day is, you know, maybe it's all a ruse.
Maybe it is.
You know?
Is he looking for a sharpshooter here?
He is.
This has been a very controversial hold in championship title matches in the
Sure
past.
has.
As we just heard Katie Sparks say, 5 minutes down, 5 minutes to go. Chip Day looking to end this thing right now.
A very effective hold. Because look how little pressure he has to apply to make the hold work.
Well, look at the ring positioning,
Yep.
too. Darius is in the middle of the ring. He's going to have to go a long way to get to that bottom rope.
It's not a lot of stress on Chip Day's body. Smart call. Smart call. Couldn't hold it, though. Darius got tree trunks. That's why you do squats and leg presses.
Far from excellently executed was that sharpshooter by Chip
I see
Day.
what you did there.
Oh, I definitely did that. Oh, and an up kick there. Shades of almost ultimate fighting.
Lucky he didn't catch that under the chin, or this would have been over.
Ooh, just dropped him with
Took
one
the wind
shot.
right out of him.
Yeah,
Might have been up in the sternum.
That's the educated feet that we were talking about. What did Darius fire off? 2 or 3 shots right there?
I'm surprised Darius had the poise. I'm not surprised because he's a fairly classy individual, but I'm surprised he had the poise to wrestle Chip so much in the beginning. Chip's the one that started the rough stuff.
Yeah. And if you're Darius, do you let Chip take his time there in the beginning and go for a count out?
Well, I guess he did. I mean, it was
opportunistic.
It was opportunistic, and it was a judgment call. And how can you expect, even though Darius has been through a hell of a lot in his short career, it's still been a short career.
Yeah.
You know, he's so talented, but can we let the man be young and inexperienced once in a while? With inexperience comes inconsistency. We can't look at a man of his age. What is he, 22, 23 years old? We can't look at him and expect him to have all the answers of a 40-year-old man.
Darius Lockhart still very young in his wrestling career, mentored by several top superstars with, you know, veterans like George South, Marty Jones, Cedric Alexander. You know, Darius comes from a long line of pedigree, and he's well trained.
Managed to slip out of there. Chip had the post, had the stretch, and then he managed to slip out. So this is where sweat is not your friend.
No, not a lot of steam behind those strikes there by Darius Lockhart.
A lot of energy and a lot of mental energy too, because these guys don't like each other.
Oh, you saw the spit fly there.
Sure did. We know it wasn't teeth flying, that's for sure.
I see what you did there. And Isaac Yankum's favorite patient eats the middle turnbuckle. Is Lockhart going to be able to put something together here?
Yeah, his knees are sore, though. There he goes. Oh, maybe a little playing possum.
I don't know. You can still see he's very much affected by that offense and that onslaught earlier on from Chip Day to that knee.
It was a bit of a sprint. I don't know where these guys find it sometimes, John.
I don't either. And
See, Chip tried to block it. I don't know if he was successful, though. We got 2 minutes left.
Could he be looking Pantherplex here? It might be all over.
Yep, he called it.
He called his shot. That might be over if he can get over there and make a cover.
Right on his head, I think.
Now, you're not going to beat somebody like that. Not enough body on the shoulders there.
No, it wasn't, and I've been talking about that all day. It's the young guys haven't been anchoring the shoulders down, and we had smaller guys trying to pin big guys by pinning their stomachs. You know, you have to get on those shoulders, make the guy earn it, earn that kick out.
That's where that inexperience comes into play. Just a little bit of greenness, a little bit of
it's a fundamental weakness.
Oh,
quite literally.
we could be looking knee bar here.
Oh,
no, he counted 1, 2. That's it.
Oh. I don't know, a bit of an anticipation there by Kevin Pierce. I didn't see a kick out.
I don't know, but there was a knee strike. That could be all too.
Yeah, but go back to that. Go look at that. I didn't see a kick out. Kevin Pierce anticipated that kick out.
I wonder if somebody.
Sometimes the referees are anticipating somebody's going to kick out when they don't.
1 minute remaining, 60 seconds. Somebody they're going to have to get something done here. Darius Lockhart looking to finish it off right now.
Yeah, but if you're Darius, why? Exactly. He's taking his time. He's resting. He knows that a draw is his friend.
I think Darius trying to utilize this hometown crowd to his advantage.
Sure.
Might be playing up to him a little bit too much. 30 seconds. There you heard it. 30 seconds to go. What is Chip Day trying to do here? He's got a hold of Kevin Pierce. What is he trying? Is he going? Oh, Darius must be looking for that Asada driver, his finisher maneuver.
Oh!
There's the kick. There's the kick. The same kick that won Chip Day the iTelevision Championship might have just won him the ITV title for the third time.
But he fell one way, Darius fell the other.
Not only that, but Darius fell onto his stomach. You can't pin a man on his stomach.
And now you have to effort to turn him over. It's a 200-plus pound man.
And I just heard the sound of the bell.
There it is. Couldn't get there.
Couldn't get there in time.
This contest has ended in a time limit draw.
A time limit draw. We talked about the ITV title rules.
Chip Day just said a bad word. He said free that, I think, or maybe the first word was something else. Heck with that, maybe.
I'm not sure what Chip Day said. I know what this crowd is saying, though.
Yep.
They want 5 more minutes.
No, Chip Day said. I mean, he did have him.
I believe Kevin Pierce is asking Lockhart, the champion, if he wants 5 more minutes. And Lockhart, the heart of a warrior, the heart of a champion, trying to pull himself back up to his feet. He's nodding yes.
Kevin Pierce is going to give it to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Pierce is granting 5 minutes of overtime.
Oh, good night. The party's over. 5 minutes of overtime might come back to bite Chip Day in the backside.
Yep.
Lockhart looking for that knee strike to the back of the head. Can he hit it with that bad knee?
Oh! Almost threw himself right out of the ring.
Not only that, but those ropes very unforgiving. And that's it. We have a new ITV champion. Oh, right into the heel hook.
But is he too close to the ropes, John?
Does he have his faculties, though? Does he have his faculties? Does Darius Lockhart have his faculties after that kick to the back of the head? Oh! Is that a tap?
I thought I saw it, John.
Jinx, you owe me a Pepsi. I thought that might have been a tap.
We were screened off. I couldn't see, but that looked like a tap to me.
They got to the bottom rope. Kevin Pierce is going to let this match continue.
Judgment call by Kevin Pierce. Almost like a check swing in baseball.
That's a second controversial call. You talked about the anticipation of the kick out earlier on.
I think he avoided the tap. I think he thought about it and then pulled it back. Maybe a little contact was made, but he didn't break the spirit of it's the spirit of the rule too sometimes, John.
Either way, this match is going to continue into 5 minutes of overtime. We're probably what 3 minutes in now? 2 minutes?
Bad judgment call by KP in the beginning, but I think he saved himself with that one. I agree with that call. Oh!
Enziguri.
They wanted him off the ropes. He got him off the ropes.
Enziguri to the temple.
Yes, sir.
Oh, a back elbow.
These guys have each other so well scouted, don't they, John?
Yeah, absolutely. This is really the rubber match. Both men hold a victory over each other.
Yep. Oh!
Pele kick. There you hear it from Katie Sparks, the lovely Katie Sparks, I might add.
Did that get him more in the shoulder or the back of the head? I couldn't really see, John.
I couldn't tell from this angle. I believe my monitor went out.
You would get a monitor?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you get for being a main event guy.
Well, I'm the special guest commentator.
Not the first time you've been called special.
Well, keep in mind that that left arm still seems to be bothering Chip Day from
Yeah,
that early
it's
offense.
It's hanging by his side. He hasn't really had much movement in there.
Oh,
He
it's
still managed to brace himself for that, though. So, he hurt his knee. He got it.
Well, and he's unstable. He's out on his feet. We've seen one match tonight end by knockout. One has to wonder if we're going to see another one. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
The Asada driver, that's his finisher. The move that has brought Darius his bread and butter.
That's the move that beat him last time, isn't it?
Chip Day, wisely, you have to wonder, like a quarterback in football, rolling out of bounds. Hey, but if Darius Lockhart wins by countout, he retains the title.
I'd say stay out there. But the only risk in staying out there is you give him time to rest.
Yeah, you give Chip Day a time, valuable time, really, to recover and recuperate.
And we've seen the recuperative skills of these guys. 5 or 10 seconds is what they need sometimes. Can turn on a dime, John. We've seen it a million times. You and I have been in enough matches to know that.
And with the opportunistic, snake-like abilities of Chip Day to really strike at any second and strike at the perfect time, you have to wonder, this might be a smart move by Lockhart. Go out there and smother the guy.
I would just lay on him, get back in, come back out, just lay on him again. But
yeah, let the clock run out.
Yeah. I don't think anybody would question it either.
No, and you got to think, we're one day away from. Here you go, 1 minute, 60 seconds remain in our overtime period here.
And I don't think Kevin Pierce is going to award these guys another 5 minutes.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, we got an inside cradle. Inside cradle, only 2. Kevin Pierce says 2.
Whoop,
Second Asada.
But there goes Chip again.
Akuna Asada, and Chip rolls to the floor again. Lockhart visibly frustrated.
Well, we can't stand here and encourage Darius to win by countout and not call out Chip Day. Call out Chip Day for doing the same thing. It's a smart move. I don't like the guy, but it's a smart move.
Darius Lockhart with the heart of a warrior here. He's got to get Chip back in the ring. I think he wants to pin the man. We've seen Darius.
Sure he does.
He had a show-stealing performance, a match of the year performance against Shane Strickland. We've seen Darius Lockhart have match of the nights against guys like MJF. Oh, and Chip Day, you got to be kidding me here.
Now that was just blatant.
And the crowd here doesn't like it. They feel ripped off. They feel ripped off. And this man, Chip Day, he's somebody that wants to be a champion. Give me a break.
If I'm Darius, I'm just going to,
Give me a break. You've got to be kidding me.
Kevin Pierce checking with officials here for the.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, this match has ended in a time limit draw.
They've gone 15, that's it.
Yeah, well, and Darius,
Chip Day's not going to ask for 5 more minutes now. He barely survived the 5 minutes that he got.
Yeah, you could tell it. And Darius, if he were a smart man here, he'd take his championship. He'll probably defend it tomorrow in Gastonia.
What does Chip Day want now? Now Darius is asking for 5 more minutes.
Is he? Well, I can't hear him, but
he's yelling about, he's saying ring the bell.
Hold up.
Darius Lockhart asking for.
It's been this is a bizarre set of circumstances, John.
I know that.
Darius doesn't want to win that way. Darius doesn't want to win this way.
And to be quite frank, I'm tired of being here with all you yokels.
He asked for the extra 5 minutes.
If y'all want to see me kick somebody else's teeth in, y'all can come to Gastonia tomorrow, buy your tickets, put your money in my pocket, and then maybe you'll see something then, okay?
I'll give him $1.380 to go away.
What a coward. Chip Day is gonna take a. Is he gonna take a count-out victory here? Is this really?
Well, I don't know if it really ever did it ever start again? Oh no! Look out! Wait a minute.
Hang on. Now Darius, you need to turn around. You need to turn around. Oh, he got him.
Here we go, number 3.
Asada driver.
Time's the charm. There you go.
And the rubber match.
Well, in the end, we got what we wanted, a definite and final conclusion. But what a bizarre set of circumstances. Only in wrestling.
2 overtime periods, and the rubber match swings into the favor of Darius Lockhart, still your ITV champion.
So, first overtime period was 5 minutes. Second was what, about 14 seconds?
Yeah. It took 2 overtime periods, but Darius Lockhart gets it done here at Pure One.
Well, yeah, but I think you're giving Chip Day a lot of credit. It took 2 overtime periods, but did it really? Chip Day was running and really didn't show much for himself after about the 11-minute mark. Those last 4 minutes, it was just a matter of time.
Chip Day came here to try to rip off these fans, and it backfired, blew up in the face of Chip Day.
He started yapping, oh, you got to pay to come see me tomorrow, and this and that.
One has to wonder who will be the next challenger to step up to your iTelevision champion.
I don't know. Maybe if you, maybe you can throw your hat in the ring. I'd love to wrestle him. You know, he's. I just want to test myself against this young man. You know.
We've seen him take on the likes of MJF, Shane Strickland.
Sure.
We saw Chase Owens at Rise of a Champion step up to Darius Lockhart. They're all knocking on the door of the ITV champ. And Lockhart will continue to answer that door as long as he is champion.
Well, he's been an excellent champion so far, and I don't expect. The future is bright for Darius Lockhart. We know that.
And the future is bright for you. We're going to let the sights and sounds take us home. Bob, thank you, man.
Thank you.
You're a heck of a broadcast partner.
What a great. Darius is gonna have a few words to say, and we're gonna let him talk.
How was that for a pure show, huh? You guys get your money's worth? I said you guys get your money's worth? You was glad to see y'all back then, right? Hey, I've been in PWX for a while now, but honestly, I've never seen a locker room that's more hungrier and talent, have more talent than what we have right now. I want to thank you to everyone back there who busted their butts tonight. Let's hear it for them. Let's hear it for you guys who showed out and made this a special event. Yo, give it up for yourself. Because at the end of the day, PWX wouldn't be nothing without the people. The P may stand for Premier, but for me, it's the people. And I want to thank every single one of you for showing up every single month, supporting us. And I hope to see you guys in Gastonia tomorrow, and the next month, and the next month. My name is Revolutionary Darius Lockhart. This is PWX PURE